Download the podcast, find it at TMASTL.com or wherever you podcast, and check us out on TikTok at TMASTL.
Thanks, Jackson. It's the Brown and Crouppen Morning After on 105.7 FM HD2.
You're hearing TMA all day on KPNT HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. Featuring the Morning After live from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then a full show replay from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Followed by the best of TMA from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. And another same-day replay starting at 10 p.m. KPNT FM HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. This is TMA all day. And we're back. It's time for After the Morning After, presented by Munganess St. Louis Acura and Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota on KPNT HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis, and the TMASTL YouTube channel with Tim McKernan, Doug Vaughn, Iggy Strode, and Jackson Burkett.
It's about 11 o'clock in St. Louis. You are listening to After the Morning After, presented to you by Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota. Tim McKernan, Doug Vaughn, Jackson Burkett, and Doug on my left is Ken Iggy Strode.
I saw him sitting.
Oh, you got your glasses up on top of your. I don't think I usually see that.
While you're wearing other glasses at the same time.
I don't know where to put them, so when I take them off and put my glasses on, I put my sunglasses on top of my hat.
Okay.
I'm not trying to show off. I can take them off if you like.
I like it when you show off.
Show off,
It's
boy.
like a show of wealth that you carry two.
Well, people
eyeglasses.
talk.
I've got my readers in my work bag.
Have you?
Yeah, it's hot.
Well, people talk about got those $2 little bitty sunglasses on. Well, why don't you go on eBay and check how much a pair of blue tortoiseshell oval Revos cost?
Is that what you have there?
Yeah.
How much do they cost?
You can get them on eBay for like $550.
$550.
Yeah.
What did you pay for those?
Nothing.
How's that happen?
It was a trade deal with Steve Bunyer when I was doing Sports Illustrated Golf Plus.
Bunsy.
So these are highly expensive sunglasses.
Now they are, yeah, because they don't make them anymore. They were expensive to begin with, but they don't make them anymore, and they're hard to find the ovals.
Is it the kind of thing that your gal pals can't resist? They used to like that fake Rolex you had, too.
I gave one pair away to Joan Broadhacker.
Now, who the hell is that?
She was married, but I had a crush on her. She worked downstairs
Is this here?
Bad idea jeans. Bad idea jeans.
She had she knew. We'd have lunch. She worked downstairs in the
How long ago was
590
this?
building in Webster Groves. And they sent me 4 pair. I still have 3 pair of them. I have the blue ovals, I have the gold, and I have the mirror. And I also had a green pair that I gave to her.
Why don't you sell them to get an attorney to get out of jail?
Well, it's on eBay, so you can say $550 and nobody's buying them for $550. So
Okay. But your glasses are not on eBay. You're just saying if you want them, you could get them.
No, I wear them all the time.
Okay.
I don't know why I can't see out of them, but
I literally just found them online for $17. That's from Ray King. And Doug, he is texting into the Lifetime Roofing.
no, you didn't.
Texting 314
$17? That doesn't sound bad.
252-0714. That's how you can
Just like you
text it.
say, I can find Dover sole for $4 a pound. No, you can't. That's called flounder.
Somebody's bragging about where they're finding their Dover sole.
No, I've always said Dover sole is one of the most expensive fish to buy.
Is it?
And then people will post on the fan page, liar, I got it for $4.99 at Schnucks. I said, that's flounder. That's not Dover sole. Idiots.
Iggy, the Beer Cats family and the crosshairs of gentlemen on TMA. I don't know if he's an After the Morning After guy yet or not. Jackson, I'm not expecting you to know, but I don't know if you've seen the salty bald dad from Caseyville texting into this presentation.
I don't think so.
We're having a big celebration for our month anniversary here on After the Morning After this week.
Oh, really?
And yes,
Triumphant month.
Lovely ladies will be dropping by. But salty bald dad from Caseyville, like you, sideways with both members of the Beer Cats family. And I don't remember what the root of the
It's tough to tell.
yeah, you never know. But the salty bald dad from Caseyville will defeat Beer Cats. He wants to, he doesn't want to fight him, but he said we can set 3 manly events, and he will defeat Beer Cats. Beer Cats has not responded to the challenge. But Salty Bald Dad from Caseyville wants Beer Cats and his son banned from the program as well. So this is kind of like what happened with you and Daddy Padre. Similar deal.
Yeah, but I had a match against him in golf. I don't know what this guy considers a manly event.
Doug, what were the three you determined?
Well, chopping wood was one of them, and we had arm wrestling was the second, and I think Jackson's Oklahoma drill that turned out to be the hamburger drill.
Which I still don't. From what I remember, the Oklahoma drill is exactly how I described it.
Okay.
Salty Bald Guy plays top flights with Dunkin' Donut logos. That's from Starfish Street. I don't know. Starfish Street is working with the Beer Cats family, I gather. Little Beer Cats is just waiting. Says, who want the smoke? Beck, you like that?
Who want the smoke?
Well,
What does that mean exactly?
You couldn't come up with a manly event that would fit Little Beer Cat, so he's out.
I guess Salty Bald Dad from Caseyville is a 618 number because he's speaking firsthand. He says, no, I hate watch this show, and I would also just fight him. So he is willing to fight the Beer Cats family.
That's nice. Yeah,
Which part?
Just quit giving them attention, and maybe they'll both go away. That's all they crave is attention. Read their text, and they go back and high five each other. Read them both, Daddy. Me too, son. Ha ha.
Dover soul's more like $7 a pound. It's not that expensive. That's Vinny Favorito's non-woke comedy in the James Carlton YouTube chat.
You tell me where you can find it for $7.99 a pound, buddy.
Now he's got to go shopping to try to find that.
Well, you can't make a statement like that and not prove it.
I'd heard so much about Dover sole, and I had some on a
How was
cruise
it?
once. It was just kind of average.
Well, it depends how you cook it.
Well, I didn't.
Well,
cook
you don't
it.
put anything on it. Sure, you just get your fish with nothing on it. Maybe if you put a little lemon butter on there with a little tarragon and basil.
Yeah, Jesus.
Well, I wasn't the chef. I was just eating what was prepared.
Well, tell them what you want on there.
I didn't know what I wanted.
It's a very buttery fish, very flaky.
Jake Reynolds announcing he's Team Beer Cats. That kind of surprises me. I thought he was your boy.
Well, you can like me and like somebody else. I don't, I can't stand Matt Rocchio, but I don't tell people you can't like.
Wait a minute. Where did Rocky take a hit?
Matt Rocchio out of nowhere.
My point is, I won't tell you if you like Rocchio. I don't like you. You can't like us both. Sure you can.
Yeah, this because he took all your cameo money?
No, he didn't take anything. He's a little backstabber. I don't like people like that.
Well, now we need to let Rocchio give his side.
Sure. Well, he wants to come on.
Rocchio, call in 636-9004 TMA. Those are Mark Hanna, Evergreen Wealth Strategy phone lines. The great Mark Hanna. 314-889-0503. Now that's Mark Hanna's number. Then also, of course, you can go to evergreen-ws.com and work with Mark Hanna. I cannot emphasize the importance of having somebody to bounce things off of and or a specific financial advisor. A lot of people work hard. A lot of people save money, and they do a lot of the right things financially, but they still wonder if they're really taking full advantage of the opportunities available to them, and that's where Mark Hanna and Evergreen Wealth Strategies can help you out. 314-889-0503 or go online at evergreen-ws.com. The new poll eligible says, stop the Italian hate.
I love Italians.
Not Matt Rocchio.
Well,
Just
I
not
don't-
that
Joe
Italian.
Paluzzi.
I don't hate anybody.
That's two. That's Doug did just
two.
mention two.
Rocchio taking shrapnel out of nowhere. It's from Big Tough.
No, I'm proving a point where
What is the point?
Jake Reynolds said, I'm Team Beer Cats, and you said, how do I feel about that?
Yeah.
And my point was, you can dislike somebody, and if somebody else says, well, I like him, I'm not going to say, well, you can't like him.
You don't have to pick sides.
You can't be friends with both of us. You better pick.
Right.
No, it's I don't care.
Oh, Jake Reynolds would like to issue a clarification in the James Carlton YouTube chat. 126 people in there. Doug,
What up?
these numbers, Jackson,
Yeah.
that's about a 25% increase in a month. Team Beer Cats against that 101 loser.
Oh,
But I'm always Team Iggy. So that's Jake Reynolds.
Thanks, buddy. I don't know the other guy. I don't know the salty.
Salty Bald Dad from Caseyville. He says, Well, this is Beer Cats has responded. Bring it, bitch. It only makes sense that a toothless hillbilly Hoosier from Caseyville wants to fight or something. LOI, God knows you won't challenge me to an IQ test or a spelling bee. That's from Beer Cats.
Let's proofread before
After
we
reading that, I don't know, you might lose the
Read.
spelling bee.
Tough opening there.
Gotta proofread. Gotta proofread.
The Dover Soul at Olive and Oak makes dem pants fall off, men's and women's. That's from the recovering alcoholic from Belleville and Webster Grove.
Does it really?
You got that right.
Because you lose so much weight, your pants come off? Or it's an aphrodisiac?
Probably this latter.
The mushrooms there are unbelievable.
The octopus, the ribeye.
Doug, the octopus.
The
I'm not
ribeye.
eating octopus
you
ever.
can't go wrong with anything. And the burger.
I'm never
Oh, that
eating
burger.
octopus.
People think, well, who wants to go out to a nice restaurant and get a burger?
I do.
Their burger is tremendous. It's
do.
maybe the best burger in St.
I'll
Louis.
order it, and sometimes my wife will also get one, and then we apologize to the waiter or waitress.
Yeah, because it's not that expensive.
Right.
And you feel kind of bad you're taking up a table.
That's right.
So
That's
whenever
right.
I would go in
Exactly
and get the
right.
burger, I would tip like 40%.
How about that?
40% tip for a burger.
Yeah, I feel bad. People can
Why
come
would
in there
you
and
feel
spend
bad?
$400, and I'm in at a table with 2 burgers.
Salty Bald Dad is back. I finished 9th in my class. I went to Purdue. I will F you in the street in an IQ test. It's from the Salty Bald Dad.
Weird way to describe that.
Why don't you
I gotta be honest. That's a really weird way of describing that.
go find another room to chat in? This is just boring listening to you two idiots
Oh, no,
go back and forth.
we'll be more than happy to be the conduit, but I wouldn't describe it as banging you in the street.
You haven't even picked out 3 contests yet. And you're
What's wrong with log chopping?
No, they haven't.
Oh.
They're bragging about how they'd win. You don't even know what you're going to do yet. I would like to see you both do a little, what's that thing where you throw the disc on the ice?
Hockey?
No, throw the disc. You move it with the broom.
Curling.
Yeah, I'd like to see you two go curling. How about that?
That's not that manly.
Well, they're not very manly.
Beer Cats is, who am I to judge? But he seems like a manly man. He's big.
Jesus H. There's nothing that's more South St. Louis than 2 drunken locals having a war of words with a local sports talk show, serving as the go-between. Doug, that's from the 314.
Yeah, that's probably
What is
true.
the most South City thing
Probably
out
true.
there?
St. Gabriel School picnic in June.
Yeah.
A tournament, Washers tournament.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Little-
Park Steaks.
Yeah, Legrand's.
George. Now, the difference between you guys doing it and saying whoever wins gets off the show, it's not your decision. When I played Padre, I'm on the show, and that was part of the bet. You can't call in anymore. You two can't make that decision with each other. What if you say Beer Cats wins? Okay, you can't text in anymore. Well, what if he texts in? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
We had the option if Padre would happen to call in, we just wouldn't take his call because you're
Well,
banned.
sure.
He would fool us, though, sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I say
Bait and
us.
sway.
He would fool me.
Sure would be nice to hear from him again. He's not banned now.
Oh, he can be. Come on, this is after the morning after.
So he can be on it.
Fresh start.
636-9004 TMA, Stanley Cup winning netminder Daddy
he
Padre.
didn't win the...
Guys, I would like to also issue a clarification. I think you're a turd, Jake Reynolds. That's
Oh.
from Doug McGraw.
I was just got into a hate contest here on the...
On a beautiful Tuesday morning.
Seriously,
A day of
very
celebration.
Well, you're not going to be celebrating if you're in a car wreck, unless, of course, you contact the Longo Biggs Law Firm, and then maybe you will be celebrating a little victory. When a car accident turns your life upside down, having the right legal team on your side makes all the difference. Longo Biggs Injury Law represents individuals injured in rear-end collisions, multi-vehicle crashes, distracted driving accidents, and other motor vehicle incidents. Their attorneys thoroughly investigate each case, work with the medical professionals and accident experts, and aggressively pursue compensation for medical bills, lost wages, pain and suffering, and future care. They handle all communication with the insurance companies and opposing parties, allowing clients to focus on healing while they fight for a fair and just resolution. That's how they do it at Longo Biggs. C.D. Longo and Doug Biggs, both longtime listeners to the program, they're going to go ahead and give you their personal numbers. When you call them up, ask if you got a case. They'll let you know. They'll work with you all the way. 2 great guys, longtime listeners to the show. You do well to have Longo Biggs on your side for any kind of personal injury lawsuit. Their website is longobiggs.com. Remember this, though. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
I've listened to TMA on 101 for a bit now, but I'm lost on the lore of old TMA. This crap is hilarious, though. Doug, that's from STL Chris in the James Carlton YouTube chat. So, Iggy, a lot of the people who are now listening on 101 are not familiar with you or the approximately, at that point, 2 decades of history of this program. And so some of these TMA battles that date back, they're being brought up to speed on, and STL Chris is thoroughly enjoying your work.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, it's kind of hard. You just figure that everybody listens to this knows who we are and what we do.
Not everyone listens to this.
Well, it's TMA. But you have a lot of the 101 listeners that aren't familiar with the old TMA, so when I tell something, they have no idea what we're talking about, and I apologize for that.
Jake Reynolds says, I love you, Doug McGraw. I don't know what that means.
Who?
I think it was Doug McGraw, not Doug McGraw.
Lefty reliever.
Father of Tim McGraw, father-in-law of Faith Hill. Am I right on that?
Yeah, rest in peace. He died probably, 12, 15, 20 years ago?
A while back.
Yeah.
And he was the inspiration for Live Like You're Dying. Am I correct on that?
Oh, it probably was. Yeah. Good relief pitcher.
There's not a producer in this city who can touch Ken. Helmet Nacho Heaven once.
Back in the
knew
day.
101 listeners to know that.
Back in the day, you're correct.
And there you go.
So what happened that you're no longer the top?
Well, I'm not a producer.
How come? If you were the best, why don't you stay at that?
Well, producing changed.
Well, there wasn't a producer in the city that could touch me.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, producing has changed.
How so?
Jackson works harder as producing now than I ever did, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah,
my whole job was getting guests and giving them topics. Jackson gives links and things like that. They don't do a lot of guests, and if they do, Martin gets them. But back in the day, I had shows that wanted 3, 4, 5 guests a show.
Is that right, really?
Yeah.
And how long were those shows?
2 hours and 3 hours.
Holy crap.
Oh, John Sloan, when I first started producing at 590, back in the day when Bob Birch was running it and KZK was our sister station, we were in Clayton. I was producing John Sloan in the morning from 6 to 9. This guy wanted a guest every segment. I mean, we had Birch Sugar on every day, I think.
The boxing.
Yeah. But it was terrible. I mean, and then certain guests, I mean, I love producing for Frank because he wanted big name guests. He wanted name guests, a lot of superstars from the other eras, whereas Bernie just wanted beat writers.
Is this Lexington Steel?
I never got him on, but...
Did you try?
No.
Played football at Syracuse.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So we had...
Brown.
And that was fun for me to find all these people. And you would give out topics, but it was also a lot of phone calls back in the day. So
Ryan in Breezy Point, what's up, Ryan?
There's one of the callers.
there's one of them there. Whole show was around calls. But it was different producing back then. Back then, you basically did everything for the host because none of them wanted to work.
Who were the worst at not wanting to work?
Oh, don't name names,
I'm not going to name names, but there was a,
Air them out kind of Tuesday.
if we wanted to, and you guys can jump in on this too, I think. But my
Thanks for the invite.
my Iggy Answers TMA Reddit questions.
That means I have to go on the Reddit, so I'm out.
Jackson has deleted Reddit from his phone.
No, I'll read it.
Okay.
I had it somewhere. Where the hell did it go?
Like, where did it go?
Well,
here
that's
it is.
disappointing.
I pulled it up. This is from, and it's a nice one. They're not all trash on there.
Who was this guy you hated so much yesterday?
Ozzy Whitestone?
That's who it
Whitestone
is,
and
yeah.
Eat a Jerk Pail. And somebody put in their Reddit, call in, Eat a Jerk Pail and Ozzy Whitestone. Feel free.
Answer? The trolls.
636-9004-TMA. Mark Hanna, Evergreen Wealth Strategies phone lines.
This is from Jim Cruz.
Don't let me down.
I don't
Jimmy
believe
Cruz.
it's the same Jim Cruz. But he says, hi, Iggy, big fan. I started listening to Fans 590 in 96.
Wow.
That's back in the Bob Birch day that I was talking about because Amerisec didn't take over in 98. Love the crazy talk shows. Could you tell us your favorite show that you were on at 590 and then some of your favorite people at 590? Personally, I was a big Howard Balzer guy. Thanks.
And who wrote that? Ozzy Whitestone?
Jim Cruz.
Oh, Jim Cruz.
Well, Jimmy Cruz, don't let me down, Jimmy. I've got you beating Louisville.
No, Ozzy Whitestone would never say big fan.
Kegler's Corner had to be your favorite show.
No, I think my favorite show that I produced and was part of was Fairways and Greens. Only because Jay was my best friend.
You got a lot of free golf stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we had so many big-name guests on that show. We went to the merchandise show every year in Orlando. We went to almost every major U.S. Open and PGA Championship.
Did the guests keep coming in? Did the guests keep coming in even after you started punching Sam Snead in the stomach?
I got that wrong. It was actually Chops Ritter, and I don't even...
Chops Ritter punched Sam Snead in the stomach? How old was he?
I think it was Ric Flair gave him a slap. I got
Ric Flair, Sam Snead, Mike Ritter.
I got him wrong.
So Chops Ritter decided at 80 that he was going to punch Sam Snead.
They just continually punched Sam Snead right in the stomach.
I think Sam Snead asked him, punch me in the stomach. Youngster, you can't hit this stomach.
What did Ric Flair do?
I think he gave him a chop.
God almighty.
Gave Sam Snead a chop?
No.
You guys had Ric Flair just to beat Sam Snead's ass?
Chops. He gave Chops a chop. You know, the chop that Ric Flair always did to the chest.
Hurt him?
A big red mark, if I remember correctly.
And then Chops Ritter then turned to Sam Snead and hit him in the stomach like a Three Stooges.
He found an 85-year-old gentleman that he thought he could handle.
We had Sam Snead in the studio for Fairways and Greens. I don't know why Chops would have been there, but
and just
I may
kept
get that wrong.
punching him.
No, I may be wrong on that, but yeah, my favorite show to be part of was Fairways and Greens because we had a lot of big guests on, went to a lot of places, met a lot of people, got a lot of free stuff, and working with Jay every Thursday and Saturday was a treat. So I would say that was my favorite.
There you go, Doug.
I just feel bad for Sam Snead, that's all. I can't get past that.
I'm sure I got that story wrong.
He held the record.
There's
for most
nothing
PGA
better than wearing a
tours.
condom.
Oh,
God,
Sorry,
nothing worse.
Iggy always said he's the one who punched Snead. That's from Vinny Favorito's non-woke comedy.
It wasn't me. I didn't punch
Blunder going on over there to the right side of the infield.
I thought it was Chops, but now I know Chops was the Ric Flair one. So I'm not sure anybody
Like
punched.
somebody walked up to Sam Snead.
I'm not sure anybody
Beat his
punched.
ass.
what a haymaker.
I'm not sure anybody punched Sam Snead. I could be there. I could have that wrong. I don't know.
Oh, how about this? Eat a Jerk Pal says he's calling in,
Cool.
I got eyeballs
but
on.
nobody answered.
Try again.
Well, I'm sure there's not Eat a Jerk Pal.
Now, is Eat a Jerk Pal one of your critics or one of your supporters?
It's going to be like Ray King.
No, he is. He's the worst.
Who is? Ray King?
Eat a Jerk Pal.
Eat a Jerk Pal is the worst.
What makes him the worst?
Well, he slandered me for one.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Well, Tim knows the story. What he said.
Oh, that we talked about that off air.
Yeah. Everybody else, they can be mean all they want as far as you suck on the air. That's fine.
Yeah.
When you start saying things that aren't true. But Eat a Jerk Pal won't call into the show.
No.
Eat a Jerk Pal says he's calling in. So
Good.
this is going to, Doug, on the Mark Hanna, this is going to be a great moment.
Let's give out the phone line one more time.
636-900-4TMA. Eat a Jerk Pal.
Is it against the law for me to get his phone number and find out who he is?
Not against the law, but let's just not do that.
It's easy to do. If you got a number, it's easy to do.
Oh, I know. I don't know if we can take the phone number if he thinks it's.
It's.
But you're not going to come after him just because he's a troll on
No, I
Reddit?
would never out him, but I
I
would
don't
like to
see
know who
any
he is.
situation where that outcome goes well.
No, he's not going to call in. Maybe.
I'm just delighted to see 158 people in the YouTube
But
chat.
how are we going to know if it's him or not? He can just say he's Eat a Jerk
Jackson's
Pal.
vetting him right now. I'm going to tell people about Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess Burkhardt, Alton Toyota, because without Jamie Burkhardt saying, let's do it, we aren't doing this show. That was the critical domino to fall to make this thing happen. So if you're on board with After the Morning After, and it seems like more and more people are, support the sponsors, especially the presenting sponsor of the program, and that is Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess Burkhardt, Alton Toyota, 314-287-3002. You might be like, thanks, bro, but I just use websites. That's no problem, stlouisacura.com and altontoyota.com, but this number is different. Because it takes you right to the muckety mucks, Doug. You're going right to the muckety mucks.
That's where you
want to
be.
314-287-3002. Let them know you are an After the Morning After listener. It's Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess, Burkhardt, Alton, Toyota.com. Iggy has a history of doxing things, including himself when he sent in the Lana Rhodes photo. That's from Helmet Nacho Heaven.
Doxing myself.
It's Helmet Nacho Heaven.
I don't know.
What was Lana Rhodes photo all about?
Oh, I sent in a picture of Lana Rhodes.
Yeah, Iggy texted a picture of Lana Rhodes trying just to trash her, but wanted to.
I remembered Iggy's phone number for whatever reason. I couldn't give your phone number, Doug, if you gave me 1,000 tries. But for whatever reason, I still remember Iggy's phone number.
Because I have an 800 number.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, it was a picture with
4
her.
more digits, baby.
It was a picture with her and who's the guy that was on Barstool?
Sam Snead.
No, the outdoor stuff we had in the studio.
Young Page.
Oh, Young Page Views, YP.
It was a picture with her and Young Page Views. She went on.
Oh, she liked Young Page
Yeah,
Views.
she went. And I think that's why I sent it in. I wasn't a flattering picture of her, but that's the only one I could find with her and Young Page Views. And we were talking about she had a crush on him when she went in there, so that's the reason I sent the picture.
Yeah, she really wanted to.
Yeah, look at the love they have for each other.
See right there.
Oh, be darned.
Is Eat a Jerk Pal on?
A guy who claims to be.
Iggy, this is your chance.
But I don't know how we're going to know if it's him or not.
How could we? It's a Reddit name.
Well, just let him talk.
All right. Eat a Jerk Pal, welcome to After the Morning After. You're on with Ken Iggy Strode, and he says you are the worst. Is that right, Iggy?
Yeah, him and 2 other ones are the worst on there.
Ozzy Whitestone?
Ozzy Whitestone, and I do believe it's Iggy's Uncut Gem, maybe. There's another guy on there, too. PBR Street Gang isn't very nice.
Doug, those are the Mount Rushmore of the TMA Reddit.
The rest of them all just melt into one name.
Eat a Jerk Pal, are you on?
Yeah, I'm not a hater at all. I love this show. I'm actually a defender on the site, usually.
Iggy, are you
Well, not
sure?
me. I'm talking about me.
Before, we're not going to get into that.
I'm talking about me.
I only complain.
I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about the show. I just see the stuff you say about me.
Yeah. But we're not going to, I don't think you want to get into that on the air, but.
Well, it's all lies, so we don't need to get into it.
What are some of the mean things you've said?
What'd you call in about?
I called in because you said you wanted to chat. What do you want to chat about?
Well, we can chat about TMA Reddit page. Why is it so hate-filled over there when it's supposed to be about TMA, but it seems like all the conversation is just trashing everything about TMA and everybody on the show.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. And like I said, I defend the show on there. Those are the people that hate listen. Like, there's about 100 people in St. Louis who, for 4 hours a morning, hold a gun to these people's heads and make them listen to this show against their will. I don't know why. I'm not a hate listener.
Well, it seems like olive branches are being extended.
Yeah, look at this, Doug. What a great moment.
Well, what about the hate toward me, though? I'm part of the show.
I think that's considered reasonable.
We've never
needed the sandwich.
Well, I always say to people,
that's personal beef that goes back a long time.
I always say we've never met each other. So how people
we have.
No, we haven't. So
how would you know, Iggy?
Because how he said we met, it never happened.
Did you caddy at the 1998 LPGA?
Well, yeah, you know I did. You know I caddied in most of them, so you would know that. And I never.
From today's headline.
All I say is Well, according to your DM to me, the story, which I actually caught you in 3 lies later on, but I've never stepped foot in the caddy barn at Forest Hills Country Club. So
clip that off.
Where's he going?
Where did you hang out then?
Pardon me?
Did you hang out in the clubhouse or something while we were slumming
I never hung out. If she wanted to hit balls after a round, we go to the driving range. Any player that I caddied for.
Michelle McGann.
The Mad Hatter.
Mm-hmm.
But if they wanted to hit balls after the round, we go hit balls. I'd wash their clubs right there. We take them to the car, and I'd leave. I never stepped. And the only caddy I ever talked to, except for the ones that were in my group that day, was Colin, Annika Sorenstem's caddy. We had a nice conversation one day. Other than that, I never talked to a caddy. I never stepped foot in the barn, at the caddy barn. So you're mistaking me with somebody else, buddy, or you just want to make up stuff.
I distinctly remember this, and I have a couple friends who were there who could back me up on that. But that's neither here nor there.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in.
I think this was productive. You know,
Doug, do you think
I think it's the
it
first
was?
step. I think it's the first step in a productive conversation.
A lot of healing.
Eat a Jerk Pal, thank you for being a fan of the presentation, and thank you for calling in, and we appreciate it.
And Jackie, you were talking about Brooklyn Nine-Nine yesterday. That's what my handle is a reference to.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I haven't seen the program, but I hear good things.
Yeah, I know you said you never saw it, but you should check it out.
All right, we'll do.
Make sure you go on the page and tell. Make sure you go on the page and tell everybody you talked to us.
We'll do.
Doug, that's Eat a Jerk, pal.
That went better than anticipated.
Okay. Iggy, you don't think you met the fellow at all?
No.
Is it possible you shook hands?
Well, I didn't meet him where he said.
It's almost 30 years ago. Someone might have said, "Hi, I'm so and so."
No, you don't know the story. You'll have to go on the Reddit page and read the story.
I'm not going on that thing.
But he said, I met him. I went back into the caddy shack with him and some other 16-year-olds that were caddying because they were. I think he said they were the best caddies at Forest Hills. That's why they were asked to caddy. And I told stories to him, and I've never stepped foot in the caddy bar. And I sure as hell want to tell him the stories he said I did. So. Whatever, he can say what he wants, but no. And I do believe that I think he does stick up for the show when people trash.
But he doesn't like you.
He just doesn't stick up for me.
Got it. But you say he's the worst.
Well, yes, for what he said about me.
Got it.
Like I said, I don't. You can say what you want about me. I hate you, and, which you've never met me. I don't know how you can hate me. You never met me. But if you say I suck on the radio, oh, Iggy's back. This is going to be brutal. I get that. It's part of the job. I don't care.
I think so.
But when you lie about stuff, that's I don't like that. So whatever. I mean, give him credit for calling in.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Like I said, I think it's the first step into mending fences.
Now we want Ozzy Whitestone in here because he's the guy that trashes everything.
Everyone is going through all the Reddit users.
Ozzy Whitestone trashes, especially me, but he trashes everything. So let's have him come defend himself on the show.
Pete, I miss you, boy.
I do.
How about that?
I miss Pete.
Gangster Pete to you.
I saw him at the SLU Dayton game. I saw Gangster Pete. And it was great talking it over with him.
I have not seen him since he left the show.
I don't think he listens much because he goes. I told him, I was like, yeah, it's a little different now. We're one-on-one. He goes, oh, you guys are on one-on-one? Yeah, I've been there for almost 2 years.
Well, the first thing he did when he left was get off the fan page. He wanted nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he exited the fan page either in that little studio or as he was walking to his car.
Yeah, peeled out. Gave me all the TMA STL shop merch.
The show almost broke him.
And then he peeled out.
He had a wet jumper, though.
Yep.
He said he did. He looked
We
athletic.
saw video of it.
He looked athletic.
And we saw some article where
He was a runner, too, wasn't
Yeah, he'd been a big-time runner.
Yeah, cross-country champion. This has been one of the best Strode Battles internet people skits yet. That's from Don Hoffman and Jackson. That's your guy?
That's the Don. Good to have. I love it.
That
Anytime
wasn't
Don
much of a
chimes
battle.
in.
It wasn't much of a
My
battle.
guy.
The best is a bunch of 101 listeners who are tuning in and don't know what the hell's going on, but yet enjoying it nonetheless.
Yeah,
Honestly, that
honestly-
means it supersedes. It's still entertaining, even if you don't know what the hell's going on.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think the morning after people knew we were talking about either.
Kind of grasping. at
Yeah, I
straws
don't know.
here.
I thought you said that guy was the worst critic, but he just is the worst critic of you.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm like, oh, this will be nice. Did I tell the story? God, I know I did. I had to have told it somewhere. Did I tell it yesterday about the lady at this school picnic?
Yes, who came up to you.
On
said she
after
hated
the
you?
morning after?
No, QFTA.
Doug, that was 3 different shows.
Okay.
Well, I think you did say about the guy who said, "My wife hates you."
Yes.
Yeah, I heard
that was on
morning.
this?
No, it was,
Or no,
on, it was on this morning show. I heard it. You mentioned it, I think.
Oh, really?
Or was it on QFTA?
QFTA.
I'm sorry, QFTA. I knew I heard it somewhere.
Right.
Do you think we could get a PAFO plus kind of situation where you critique QFTA?
Yeah. You got to pack a lunch. That's what 4 hours.
No, that's
Yesterday,
way
3
too
hours.
much. That's way too much.
But I appreciated the fact. Now, that was Matt Poling, a friend of mine. Martin brings him up on the program. He was a roommate of mine at the University of Missouri, and now he's VP Corporate Sponsorships at St. Louis City SC. And he was telling me that somebody who lives next door to him hates me and will tell him how much she hates me when he sees her. And this was at the school picnic. And then like an hour later, sure enough, she walked by, and Poling, just seeing a great opportunity to stir the pot, brought her over. And I said, this is great because you're telling me that you hate me, but doing it to my face, which I truly appreciate. So that's what I thought that was going to be with Eat a Jerk, pal. But I legitimately appreciate it. As maybe weird as that sounds. And we wound up having a good conversation.
Yeah, what I say all the time to people that say I hate you is I'll say, have you ever met me? No. Well, come meet me.
Where are you hanging out where
Back-
they can meet you? Where will you be?
Well, this is back in the TMA days when they could come to TMA events and
Aren't there
things.
people that you hate that you've never met?
I don't hate anybody.
How about people on TV?
What about Matt
I
Rocchio?
just like people.
Who needs to call in?
Well, on TV, I don't like what they do. I don't dislike them as a person. Like an actor. Oh, he's terrible.
Hunchback of Von Castle says, I've told the wife hating me story 3 to 4 times on the show.
No.
Really? That surprised me. Because I'd forgotten all about it until I saw this guy this past weekend.
We definitely
That's her
talked about it on
husband.
QFTA.
She still hates you?
I don't know. That was I guess it would have been last May. But he says, no, she listens to the show. She just likes her sports talk, meat and potatoes, and she doesn't like what you guys do.
That's fair.
That's fine. You know, I mean, if you're a huge fan of what Randy Carricker did, there's a good chance you're not going to like what we do, which is totally understandable. But that doesn't make like one person a good person and one person a bad person. It's two different things.
Subjective art form.
Doug's subjective art form.
Okay.
Sports radio is a subjective art form.
And you could rephrase the comment by saying, I hate what you do, or I hate that show, not say I hate you.
I agree, Iggy. It's all about how you frame it.
Yeah.
You literally just publicly called Ricky Fowler an idiot for his golf score on Thursday, Strode. That's from the X in Espresso.
Well, that's kind of a phrase that I've used a long time when I said, that idiot. So whenever I say something like that,
slut.
I just put idiot down there. But, no, he's not an idiot. He didn't need to make 7 bogeys on the back 9 and cost me, but whatever.
I don't think he's trying to.
Yeah, but if you just, if you don't like the show or don't like a person, what he does on the show, I hate you, you're boring, that's fine. But just to come out and say, I hate him, he's a terrible human being, I mean, that's just, you never
That would
met
hurt
me.
you a little bit.
Come have a beer with me after the
Where
beer.
is this happening? You need to invite them specifically to a space.
I'm
a
out
place.
on my stoop all the time. Just
Well,
come
where
on.
is that? Do you want to go out?
On the corner, Daggett and Marconi.
Like it's do the right thing.
Come on by.
Come by with a Miller High Life.
Danny Aiello?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
homeless girl came by again yesterday.
Clip that off.
Oh, how'd that go?
And I got proof of it because Aaron, I won't give his last name, but Aaron had DM'd me a couple days before over the weekend and said 2 friends of mine are having a baby at the end of the summer. They love you. Can I get an autograph picture
Oh,
to
for
them and their
heaven's
baby?
sakes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so I said I would. And he came by yesterday and got the picture. And at the same time, Florida Flower was coming by to help move a dresser, that dresser that was in the closet, Jackson?
My
Yeah.
parents got that on the side of the highway.
Yeah, still there. I got rid of
It
it.
works well.
Got rid of it yesterday. Yeah, but it's in the closet
Why'd you get rid of it?
underneath a rack where I can't hang any clothes.
Oh, sorry.
But anyway, she walked over. She goes, "Hey, haven't seen you in a while. Cigarette? Sit down."
She was offering or asking?
Oh, she asked for a cigarette. That's why she came by the first time when she was looking at me from across caddy corner to
So if you hate Iggy, come meet him and his homeless companion on the stoop for a beer in the darts.
Stoop talk.
So she came over for a cigarette. But she was back yesterday, and so I have 2 people to verify that this girl is real. The people think I made her up.
Doug, there you go.
Okay. So the 2 of you just sat there and smoked the cancer sticks?
Well, and
then she
I
left?
I got the whole story wrong, or she told me one and changed it yesterday because when I told the story, I said she lived in South County, didn't have a car, didn't have a job, and I said, so where are you living now? She goes, you still in South County? I never lived in South County. I lived down in Southwest. I go, when did you move down here? A couple years ago. How did I misinterpret what you said in South County?
This is the homeless woman?
Well, she's not homeless. I think the listener said she was a homeless girl.
You just said homeless.
You said homeless.
Well, that's what the listeners were
Invite her
describing her as a
inside.
homeless.
Okay, you're making it easier, like a
And
little
I told
like a
her,
legend.
I told her, I said I brought you up on the show, and she goes, "What show?" I said, "Well, I do a radio show." I said, and the listeners were calling you homeless.
How'd that sit with her?
She goes, "I'm not homeless."
How about that
So
exchange?
what is she doing
Wow,
hanging
it's
around your
dynamic.
stoop?
It's like Sorkin wrote it.
Well, now she lives on the hill, I guess. She lives down by Southwest. And she was just walking and saw me and got another cigarette to chew from me.
Just so we're clear, we're supposed to believe that 2 people in the last week, no less, have stopped by Strode's jail cell asking for autographs. Doug, how often does that happen to you? That's in the old Appleton stepdad.
Not
I
a
don't know.
lot.
How long does it happen? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just a nice guy. If they send me a DM, I don't say no, leave me alone.
And just a star of such magnitude that homeless people are coming by the stoop to beg for pictures.
You want to read that first one, Tim?
Doug, hear this come. Is this from me to jerk, pal?
No, that's from Aaron.
Okay, Doug, this is from Aaron.
Okay.
Iggy, is sorry to bother you. One of my best friends is having a child, and the father and mother love you. Could I possibly bother you for your signed picture? I will pay. I'll take you for a drink. Whatever. Please let me know. I'll come out by you to the station. Whatever's easy for you. Thank you for your time if you see this, sir. Doug, there you go.
Okay.
So that's the DM I got, and I took care of it. I mean, it's... You think I make this stuff up?
It's not easy to keep up with the demand.
I was I was not kind enough. I was more than happy to do it. It makes me feel good if somebody says they love you. Can you sign a picture?
No.
I'm not. Oh God, another picture. No, I love doing it. That means people care enough about you to ask. So.
How many pictures you got? You got a big envelope full of these?
Luckily, Danny Stack bought me some more.
Danny Stack.
Well, he wanted one for his friend. And I said, I only got one. I only got one left, so you can have it. And he said, well, I said, I have two left. I said, so I can give you one of them. And he said, give me the other one you have. And he took it to Walgreens. I got about 45 made, so I have 45 new ones.
You can text in. Many are doing so. The number to text into this program, which is called After the Morning After, and airs Monday through Thursday on 105.7 HD2 and the TMASTL YouTube channel. So that's how you can hear it live for those of you podcasting from the TMA podcast feed. 314-252-0714, and of course on the TMASTL YouTube channel. Lifetime Roofing sponsor that text inbox. LifetimeRoofingSTL.com, serving the St. Louis metro area since 2005. It's veteran-owned. It's locally owned. It's a St. Louis-only company. It's not a storm-chasing operation. It's not an out-of-town group. It's certainly not corporate. Their focus is the St. Louis area only. So, because they're locally owned, they're locally accountable. So, if you are in the market for a roof, we got some bad storms in the St. Louis area yesterday. Ask about their literal lifetime warranty on new roofs and James Hardy siding. It's Lifetime Roofing. Online at lifetimeroofingstl.com and available 24/7 by calling 314-800-0426. Lifetime Roofing, sponsor of the text inbox. James Carlton, sponsor of our YouTube chat. James Carlton's online at carltoninsurance.net or by calling 314-961-4800. James Carlton's a longtime sponsor of both the Tim McKernan Show and TMA, and when I told him about After the Morning After, he was on board and got as the sponsor of our YouTube chat. We're grateful for his support. We ask you that you make the switch to James Carlton as well. You're not doing us a favor. You're doing yourself a favor because there's a good chance you're going to save money. And there's also something that Jackson and I can promise you, and that is the best customer service. 314-961-4800 or go online at carltoninsurance.net. So to be clear, we're showing people who we text and DM with now. That's from the TMA remote.
Well, somebody called in and said, do you really expect us to believe people do this? And I just let Tim read the DM to show you that it does happen.
There you go.
Read this dumbass text.
Well, he wasn't a dumbass. Aaron was a nice
jerk
guy.
off texters.
Do you find fame to be a fickle mistress?
Bane?
Fame. Your fame.
I'm not famous.
Fiend.
If there's people that, we reach a wide variety of people on the show.
Yeah, some 20-year-old white guys and some 40-year-old white guys.
And everyone in between.
It's very popular. So, if somebody likes what I do on the show and they want a picture, I'll sign for them. I'm not famous. Do you think you're famous?
No.
I do.
No.
Because you're on TV. They see you all. Nobody sees me.
Still on
Still
TV.
on. Congratulations. I didn't know you
still on.
Went back. This show should be sponsored by a dementia drug company. That's from the Hunchback of Von Castle.
Prevagen.
I wish somebody would sponsor the TMA Reddit thing or the studio, and I wish a golf cart company would do it so I could maybe work a deal out for a golf cart.
Yeah. What's my end
Off
is
the
what that's
Reddit
called.
page? That's a reach. That'd take a hell of a salesman there.
You're going to get a $5,000 golf cart for reading people. I'm into it.
No, they'd have to spend money on the show, too.
Yeah.
And that would just be
So
for
even
me.
more.
That would be for me to promote it. I'd be bopping around the hill. You can even put your company on the side of the cart. I don't care.
Sure.
Well, you're working again now. Maybe you can get your own golf cart.
I'm not buying a golf cart.
Oh, thought you wanted one.
I'd rather try to work one.
Doug, sell them yours.
You got one?
Yes.
Guys, Wash U Med should clip this segment off as a scared straight warning for untreated syphilis. That's from glove blogger Tom Traven. Dougie writes about gloves.
I think we got Al Capone.
I've never had an STD, believe it or not, so.
Look, I don't know what's going on. I didn't listen to Iggy when he worked more than 4 hours a week. I only heard the lore. This mother effer is lying through his teeth. That's from the 314.
About what?
314.
Nobody's been able to prove it yet. They all call me liars, but nobody can come up with proof.
Is this After the Morning After show just a personal sounding board for members of the TMA subreddit to air their grievances and Iggy to try and settle feuds? That's from the 314.
No, it's just one segment that I bring up, and I'll read something from the Reddit page.
The A block.
I can't have a feud. I can't have a feud with all these people I don't know.
Is it pretty active every day, this Reddit page?
No, they haven't posted anything in like 4 or 5 days.
No.
Is that right? I thought you were saying Ozzy Whitestone was active yesterday or something.
Well, he'll add a comment, but there's no new post. The last post was Ask Iggy.
Well, if no one's posting, it's going to be hard to squeeze a golf cart out of the sponsorship.
Well, I can come up with all kinds of stuff in there that I haven't read.
Oh.
Doesn't have to be timely.
Ken, I just had to pay $4,000 for a golf cart, maybe to stick to concert tickets or free mattress hounding for now. That's from Carlos Spicy Wiener.
$4,000? Where'd you go?
Carlos Spicy Wiener, you can call in 636-900.
That'd probably be a used golf cart.
That's fine. I don't need like the rest of these people down there that have souped up 8-seaters. They're bringing half of the hill with them. I just need a little two-seater.
Maybe a little scooter for you.
He's talked about that moped.
Right.
We were close on that.
That would work too, wouldn't
Those things are probably probably as expensive as a golf cart.
No way. Really? A moped?
Guys, I didn't know who anyone was before you started doing Balloon Party. I had seen Doug and Tim on Ram stuff, I think, but that's it. Who is Iggy? What is the lore? That's from Beer Cat's nemesis, Salty Bald Dad. And he's Salty Bald Dad from Caseyville.
Just Google me, buddy.
No, come
Kurt
on.
Signetti.
I can get you on a electric moped-style scooter for $700.
How about that?
Free shipping, too.
New?
Newish.
That's one of those things you got to put together.
It's got a dual hydraulic suspension. Oh, yeah, this is nice.
That's right up your alley.
If it's sent to you, it's put together. You got to put it together. Nuts, bolts, everything.
Whoa now, Instacart girl, now a homeless girl? This guy really does tell stories that sound like it's the start of a bad porno. Doug, that's Little Beer Cats.
So it's all hot.
It's all hot.
Well, you wouldn't know. It's a girl. She touched my leg. I don't know what to do, Daddy.
Okay, what was that noise there at the end?
I might need a shower.
That's a little wimp. Daddy.
Hunchback of On Castle and Carlos Spicy Wiener have been doing battle on the TMA text inbox on 101, and it carries over here. $4,000 for a golf cart. The Destin life fits him just perfectly. That's in the Hunchback of On Castle.
Nothing wrong with a $4,000 golf cart.
No. Lowe's sells them now for like $10,000 new. You ever see them in front of Lowe's? $10,000. Really nice ones.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Dick Dean now has just a golf cart division.
Right.
They sell just nothing but golf carts.
Manchester and Brentwood.
I used to, two of my brothers worked for Billy Dean. I lived upstairs from Pat Dean. Couldn't get a deal.
Well, you offered them some sort of deal for a golf cart?
I told them I put them on Iggy Uncut.
You told them what now?
They could sponsor Iggy Uncut.
For the 48 Proud.
Yeah, well, if one of them buys a golf cart, you're even.
It's true. It's just one sale.
Okay. Well, because they're so much fun and not really that expensive in the big picture, I think you should go ahead and make it happen.
There you go.
I like to. It's not like I go a lot of places down. I mean, I can walk to Adriana's. I can walk to Piece of Glory. I can walk to Milo's.
You can crawl to half those places.
Yeah. It's mainly for families that want to go down to Guido's. I can walk to Guido's, too. What the hell?
They have both Italian and Spanish fare.
Oh, all right, right.
Yeah, you can get some tapas and some pasta.
Doug, you like tapas?
Oh, sure.
I do.
I like their pizza, though.
Guys, I love this show. I was new to TMA when it came to 101 ESPN, and ATMA is pure gold. Thanks for the entertainment. I'm a teacher, and my summer break is spent listening from 7 to 12 every day now. That's from the 618. How
Hell
about
yeah.
that? These are people coming from 101 to watch and to listen to after the morning after.
Well, that's great.
How about that?
Welcome.
Iggy, have you seen those e-bikes that kids ride around in these days? I think that might be the move for it. You can get that for like $500.
The one you got to stand up on?
No, it looks like a normal bicycle. It has fatter wheels, but it's all electric. You don't have to pedal at all, and they can move.
I've never seen that.
Oh yeah. They're very popular now.
I see a bunch of those little things you stand on.
No, like a bird scooter.
Yeah, like they had down at the ballpark. You
Right.
got to pull them out of there.
No, this is it has a bicycle. It just looks like a bike, but it's all electric.
They got some of those scooters that a lot of kids are driving, like the young kids, like 9, 10 years old. And there's areas where they're now banning them because they think they're too dangerous.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, if it's anything electric, I mean, you would think you
can fly.
You need a license.
Well, I had a kid in one of those pull out right in front of me the other day. I thought, holy Lord.
Really?
Yeah.
Scary.
Because the kids are too young to really have a good grasp of what's going on around the road.
Look both ways is what I say.
Yeah.
Iggy sits outside smoking on his stoop 23 hours a day, and he gets groceries delivered. Why does he need a golf cart? That's from the TMA remote lamp.
Well, I just said that I really don't need one. I'd like to have one, but I really don't need one because I can walk to almost every place I go. And I've had groceries delivered like 3 times.
You go to that Schnucks on Arsenal or the one on Hampton?
Arsenal. Yeah. And it just so happened the last time I got it done, I asked out the cart girl, Instacart girl. But I've gone like 3 times. I like shopping.
Seems more fruitful with the Instacart. Although you could probably pick, talk to some ladies at the grocery store.
Yeah, you could. But
the butcher case.
The baker, the candlestick maker.
Hey, honey, that's a nice loaf of bread there. I would get that one.
Ooh.
Want to go out?
Ooh, is that olive loaf? You know, those kind of conversations.
Doug, would you like some loaf?
No.
For the most part, they think you're a creep.
You like olive loaf, Doug?
No.
It looks so unappetizing.
You don't like an olive oil?
Olive loaf.
Oh, olive loaf.
No,
I don't even know what's just a bunch of crap in that thing.
Yeah, and olives. Ew.
Yeah,
or head cheese.
I don't like olive.
Head cheese, too. That's gross. I like a nice brie.
Does head cheese come right from the head?
I don't know. I think it's like...
Is it brain?
I think it's snout and...
Oh, snout. Oh.
Head cheese is meat jelly made from the flesh of a calf's or pig's head set in a savory jelly.
So it is the head.
Yeah, it does not contain any dairy. But yeah, it is essentially a pig's head.
Oh. Gosh. Can you be that hungry?
No, I'm good.
I'm going to say this because it's something happened last night, and I wish TV shows would do this. If there's going to be something really gross about to come on, they should stop the scene and put a caption, "This is going to happen." Because I was eating last night, and I was watching Blacklist.
And what's that about?
It's just about a guy who's like a criminal, most wanted man in the world, and he turns himself in.
All right.
Played by the great James Spader. And it's something different every week. They go after another Blacklist client. But last week, somebody dies. What's wrong with them? All of a sudden, thousands of cockroaches start shooting out of their mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler.
That's what's wrong right
That
there.
is gross. There's something about I just can't watch stuff like that. I get sick to my stomach, and I'm eating a pizza, and all of a sudden, bleh, 1,000 cockroaches start crawling out of her mouth. You should stop that and put a thing, cockroaches are about to crawl out of her mouth. If that makes you sick, don't watch. Then I could have turned my head, waited till it's over, but no, I couldn't eat the pizza.
Well, at the start of the show, don't they have a little bug up at the top left that says mature audiences or
Well, it doesn't say
violence or something?
It doesn't say nudity, sexual content, smoking, and roaches out of a mouth. That's what happened. The roaches started, hundreds of them.
Frozen pie, did you pick up?
I'm going to tell you now my favorite frozen pie, 3 Gerards.
3 Gerards frozen pie. Frozen pizza pie?
It was Dogtown. But Dogtown's hit and miss. Their crust can be really tough sometimes.
Oh, there goes that advertising.
But 3 Gerards, I'd never heard of it.
No.
Somebody told me to pick it up at Schnucks. Oh, tremendous for frozen pizza.
Really?
There you go. Doug, we need to welcome 3 Gerards to the studio sponsorship.
3 Gerards created by the founders of Dogtown Pizza.
God.
How about that? What are the chances?
Same company.
Well, maybe they heard me say the Dogtown's. Well, let's make another one. Just change the name.
Hey, Pond Offs Anonymous, digital podcast and media network, needs the TMA audience's help driving up the subscriber base. We all serve the same social media algorithms, so here we are, shamelessly asking for support. It's not necessarily a money play, as the subscriber numbers they're asking for won't translate into real dollars. The simple truth is the more subscribers, the better the chance people hear about the network, which translates into people knowing help, healing, and transformation is out there. That's how it works. Please go to YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, search Pondoffs Anonymous and hit subscribe and search for them in your app store. Or you can contact Chris at cpondoff at pondoffsanonymous.com for help. Iggy, what's coming up on Pondoffs Anonymous this week?
They have a great interview this week with Kira Anderson on the Addiction Recovery podcast that dropped yesterday.
Okay.
It's very heartbreaking, as most are, but how she dealt with her mother's addiction, her mother's passing, and their love story with her husband who passed away. So that's up there, and that is meant to help people. You know, if you have problems with addiction, or you know somebody has problems with addiction, and you're seeking help, or you just want to hear stories of people that have beaten addiction and lead normal lives, give it a listen. And then tomorrow is PFO, and then Thursday's...
What's coming up on PFO?
I don't know. Doesn't come out till tomorrow.
There you go.
And then I'll watch it, and then Thursday it'll be me critiquing PFO.
There you go, Doug.
Okay.
Pondoffs Anonymous sponsor.
Critique them.
And Drug Church Wednesday.
This podcast.
Church.
Design Air Heating and Cooling is also a sponsor of this podcast. Maintenance agreements are an effective and convenient way to keep your system running year after year. They take the pressure off you as a homeowner. Design Air contacts you to schedule your air conditioning tune-up and your furnace safety inspection and cleaning. Sign up and forget about it. Like all their services, maintenance visits can be scheduled at designairservice.com. That's Seth Goldcamp and Design Air Heating and Cooling. Doug's a client. I'm a client. I recommend you become a client as well. Design Air Heating and Cooling, designairservice.com. Wouldn't that story about the James Spader show ruin the show or spoil the surprise of that scene? That's from Little Beer Cats.
Well, you're going to find out in 5 seconds anyway. Just let us know what's happening. What does it matter? Oh, I'm not going to watch now. I know what it is 5 seconds ahead of time.
I think when you when you knowingly tune into a show that says mature audiences, you kind of get what you get. Anything can happen.
You don't expect insects out of somebody's mouth.
Well, but some people don't expect to see a head lopped off or something.
Well, if you're watching a horror movie or something, you know that's going to happen. This is a blacklist talking about, finding murderers and terrorists. Not she died because she swallowed a beetle that
multiplied,
infested inside of her, and shot up 1,000 roaches out of your mouth.
Carrot cake. Two-pound carrot cake.
Same with nudity, too. If it's going to be a guy's butt, say at the beginning.
Well, it's going to be a girl's butt.
Say male nudity.
Oh.
What if it's going to be a girl's butt?
That's all covered when they say mature audiences only. If you can't handle it, don't watch it.
No, it's just when it says nudity, if it's going to, you watch it. Ooh, there's a couple of nice actors in it. There's nudity, and it's the guy's butt. Put up there, male nudity. So I know it's going to be guys' butts.
What will you do if that's the case?
Well, they probably won't watch. There's some movies I just watch because the actress is Megan naked.
You watch an entire movie because there might be a 5-second scene.
That seems antiquated in the day of the internet pornography.
I can always pause. Well, there's some actresses you love to see naked. I'm going to tell you, I will give you my critique of Euphoria tomorrow.
Oh, Doug, it's a tease.
Is that going to be on Iggy Uncut?
Maybe it will be. I don't know. Maybe
that seems like it should be an exclusive.
Thanks for the idea. I'm looking for stuff to do. I will, because the final episode was Sunday. I haven't watched it yet. If she doesn't get naked in this, it's a total waste of time.
Cut that off.
God.
Sydney Sweeney has only got naked with pasties on so far. And she's an OnlyFans model. How can you be an OnlyFans model and not get naked?
She's been nude in other projects.
Well, I know.
Euphoria, namely.
I know the first 2 seasons, but she said, I don't mind nudity if it means I have to get naked to sell my part. I have no problem with it. Well, how can you not sell your part as an OnlyFans model by not getting naked? So you got one episode to get naked. If you don't, this has been a whole. And the show this season has sucked anyway.
Okay, calm down.
You've put out a decree.
If she gets naked, it will help though. It'll help.
Juice is squirting everywhere.
Oh,
God Almighty!
It's hot.
Is that Weezer? It sounded like Weezer's voice.
Warning on that before the show starts.
Chuckles Marlowe?
Juice is squirting everywhere.
Shirley Marlowe AI. Doug, it's 12 o'clock after the morning after for June 2nd, 2026. Is in the books. Thank you to Munganess St. Louis Acura. Online at stlouisacura.com and among S. Burkhardt Alton Toyota. Online at stlouisacura.com for being the presenting sponsor of said program. You can watch it every day, well, Monday through Thursday anyway, from 11 to 12 on the TMASTL YouTube channel. 6,930 subscribers. Subscribe. Once we get to 7,000, Doug gets gold bullion. And that is going to be a huge moment. That'll do it for Jackson Bennett Burkett, for Kenneth Iggy Strode, for my brother Kevin, for Douglas Elvin Vaughn. I'm Tim McKernan. This has been After the Morning After, presented to you by Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess, Burkhardt, Alton Toyota.
Love TMA? Then nominate yourself to be the Morning After Listener of the Month, and you could be selected and score a Form Energy prize pack. Sign up now.